if we go to the A in the acronym, that is achievable. This to me is probably the most important one. And I think people overestimate what they think they're going to be able to do consistently. And they set goals that are way too high
I
and way unmotivating. Yeah. So I'll give you an example. I'm working with a woman who is trying to get in a better state of health. She's got 4 kids now and wants to be healthy and happy and live a great life with them. And she's very busy. Her husband also works a full time job. She works a full time job, and it just inevitably comes to the end of the day. And the easiest thing to do for food is to order out, which is not contributing to her goals, and she wants to address it. And we're talking about like, what can we do? How can we get motivated? What kind of meal plan she should be on? And we're trying to like, I'm trying to manage the expectations of what is achievable and ramp it down as much as possible. So we both landed on, what, a slow cooker meal could be really easy. You could
yeah,
throw chicken and salsa and
roast.
some seasoning in a slow cooker in the morning. That takes a few minutes. It's not much. And at the end, you have a really versatile protein that you can mix into a lot of things. You can do a lot of different things with that.
Absolutely.
And so, but also saying like, but I don't want you to think that you're going to do that every single night. So we're trying to step it down and step it down. And today we set a goal of like sometime this weekend, find one meal that you can do that with, whatever it is. Like lately, I've been doing chuck roast cooked in broth, like literally just a cheap, inexpensive, delicious chuck roast, a little bit of seasoning, a cup of broth, cook it for like 12 hours. It shreds up. It's absolutely delicious. You can eat it like I do
Yeah.
carnivore style and just do whatever. But again, you never get the ball rolling unless you take one little tiny step. As they say, the journey of a thousand miles starts with a single step. So on achievability,
Right.
how do you help people realize that yes, we want a lifestyle change and we look at you and all the things that you accomplished, but you didn't start out by doing all the things. You took one little step, which
Oh,
led to the next one.
yes.
Can you talk about how you help your clients make achievable goals?
Well, we just set them together what they can do, and maybe maybe they want to fast for 24 hours, but you don't just start out fast in a 24-hour fast. We start out small and tiny steps. So we'll go 10 hours, and then we'll go 11. It might be a week at a time until they get to 16 hours, or maybe a half an hour, each week they're going to get to that goal. Or, with the meals, it might be a while before they get down to the 2 meals. But like you said, it's hard for some people to just say, hey, I'm going to prep all my meals for the whole week, every week on Sunday. So starting out small with 1 or 2 meals is really good. I like to make a whole bunch of ground beef because I can make it all kinds of ways. I might put it with some soft boiled eggs. I might put some taco seasoning on it and put some guacamole and sour cream on it. Um, I might eat an avocado with it too. There's all kinds of things you can do with ground beef. You could put a pork roast in and shred it and have, pulled pork, which is one of the things I like to bring anywhere with me. And you could have some chicken rings ready to put in your air fryer. I love having an air fryer that it does everything so well, and easy and fast.
Yeah.
Um, but prepping up meals is really, really important to protect yourself from yourself, and cleaning out your cabinets and getting all the crap out of your house, out of your life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah, that's great. I think having those small goals, I heard once like make a goal that is like laughably easy. Just
Yes.
like almost like
Yeah.
funny or like, well, yeah, I could do that. Just don't try to overextend yourself. Start there. You hear the stories all the time of the person that sets the goal of I'm gonna swipe my card at the gym. I'm not even gonna walk in to the main part of the gym. I'm gonna swipe my card twice a week. And they might
Hmm.
just walk right in and walk out on their way home from work having done nothing. But eventually, if you keep going, maybe one day you'll be like, oh, well, I've got 10 minutes. Maybe I'll go walk for a little while. And then maybe that turns into 15 minutes. And maybe that turns into strength training, hire a trainer. But it started with a
Right.
tiny, tiny little step. And so I think the achievability needs to be much, 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 much lower, so that people can start getting little wins that then lead to bigger wins. So I think you have a lot of like really good tips around that. So that was good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a really good one too is if you're not really motivated to work out and you're very sedentary at your desk. And I saw this the other day, and I don't know what study it is, but it looked like there was a study that came out that said if you work an 8-hour shift and you just do 10 squats per hour for 8 hours, that's like equivalent to a 30-minute walk.
Great.
I mean, just, I mean, that's something easy you can do. And if you can't do 10 squats, maybe you can do 5. So
Yeah.
you've done 5, right?
Yeah.
Eventually
Perfect.
you get to 10.
Yep.